Welcome to this month's Knit Club. This month we are doing the cellular stitch, and it looks like this when you've got more of a worsted weight with the size needles that we used. But if you use a thinner yarn or bigger needles, it will have more of a loose, lacy chain kind of look. It just depends on what you're looking for. So I've started out with doing my first 3 knit stitches already because I knew what those were going to be, and that gave me a chance to change my color. Now I will look at my scarf so far and decide if I'm on my right or wrong side. And I can actually tell from this one, but if we go all the way back to our stockinette, that kind of really helps me know which one it is. This is the right side of it. So we're starting from the right side of our pattern. So that means we're going to start with the row 1 of the pattern that I put into our guides. And row 1 is just purling across. So remember, purling is done on this side of your work. You'll take your yarn and put it to the front. You go in that loop that's on the left one, and then pull that loop through and drop it off. And because we're purling the whole thing, we're gonna just go all the way across. And then here's where our pattern gets a little different. We're going to knit 2 more. 1, 2, and here is a stitch I believe we haven't done yet here on our club this year, and that is knit 2 together. So we're going to pick up 2 of the loops, yarn over, and pull through that. So you're just doing a normal knit, but with 2 loops from the left side. And then we're going to yarn over, and after that we're going to knit 1. Now we'll repeat the knitting 2 together, yarning over, and knitting 1 all the way across to our last 4. So I'm going to do 2 right here, yarn over, knit 1, 2 together, yarn over, knit 1. And this keeps our number the same by doing that yarn over. It creates a stitch when we're decreasing a stitch, and it makes a space in our work. So that's why it can kind of be lacier when done with a different type of yarn. So now I'm down to my last 4, and at this point I knit 1 to finish this pattern, and then I'm going to knit the 3 for the border. There we go. Now it's on to row 3. Which row 3 is exactly the same as row 1. We're going to do our garter border on each side. So knitting our 3, 1, 2, 3, and then purling across till our last 3. Now here we are at row 4. It's similar to the previous row of row 2, but just a little different when it comes to what you're doing in the middle. So we're going to start with our garter of 3. Then as part of the pattern, we're doing a 2 knit. 1, that one wasn't very good. 2. Now at this point, we're going to start with a yarn over, and then we're going to knit 1, and then we're going to do the knit 2 together. And that'll just offset it from the other rows. So yarn over, knit 1, knit 2 together. And we're going to keep doing that all the way across. And we're going to finish on a knit 2 together. Then we're going to do our last 4, which is just a knit 1 and then knit 3. Okay, so then you'll just keep repeating those 4 rows until you're done, till you reach the length that you'd like. So there we have our pattern repeated twice. You can see that it's kind of got this cell netting going on. Here is our finished piece from our original sample. If you do have any questions, feel free to contact me, and good luck!